Hi everyone, it's Monday. Kitten friend here, look. Oscar. Can't see him. It's Monday, the 28th, 9th, 27th. Anyway, we've got rid of the snow. The snow is completely gone, apart from one little lump which was my snowman. Sorry, I'm just rolling. So that's good. Temperature's going up a bit. It's still a bit chilly out there. Bit of a frost this morning, but I can live with that. Oscar's looking for wire. So yeah, the main purpose of this video is a response to the which is your favourite tool, and I have actually been tagged by two people. Firstly, Terry, WTBM123, and last night I was tagged by Scott. So I don't know what happens there, but anyway, yeah, this is really difficult actually. This is an incredibly difficult thing to do. Because there's so many tools, and the only reason I've got them is because I need them or use them or whatever. It's a bit close, isn't it? That's a tool for one. Yeah, so anyway, it really comes down to two sort of things. Sort of clever tools, and my clever tool is this. I bought this on a whim really, but it actually proved to be very invaluable. I must have bought this, early 90s? It's a spot weld drill, and at the time, when I was working in a body shop, there was some, we had a fleet of trucks to sort out. In fact, they were Ford Cargos at the time, which I think you guys in America have exactly the same cab style. Well, that's what it stems from anyway, but and we had to do the front scuttle panel, or people that will know, it's the bit where the windscreen wipers come out of. Just a thin panel, the width of the cab of the truck, and we had a contract to do loads of these. They were always rotting, so I got sick of drilling spot welds out, and the tool man came around and had one of these. It's cheapo, but it proved to be invaluable. And in fact, that end is a bit it's a bit knackered now. If I can hold the camera steady, I'm shaking this morning. I need to get a new bit. That used to be quite a long bit. I won't have adjustment on there. But anyway, two bits of metal go in there, plug it in, squeeze, and you can set it so that it only will drill through one sheet of the metal, and you can zip along. I mean, this is pretty knackered now. It's all floppy and. What are you doing? How's that? But yeah, that's probably one of those tools that I never really would want because it's a nice tool, but it's bloody handy. So that's I've only got two really that I'm going to do, otherwise it'll be here all day. So that's number one, and obviously the second one is my incredibly loyal DeVille Bisque gun, which I bought brand new in 1986, early 86, so however old that is. Being a brand new gun as it was, I used to polish it, and I really looked after it, but as you see now, what's loose? It's been abused, but it always works. It will always work, regardless. fact, at the moment this has got a 1.8 tip in. I had a range of fluid tips and needles and things, but they've sort of got lost over the time. But yeah, that's probably my most loyal tool. It's only had one service kit put on it, and that was years ago. It's got the original pot, and but I'd hate to think how many litres or quarts of paint have gone through that gun. Must be thousands and thousands and thousands. Anyway, yeah, that's my two tools that are my favourites, but that's actually my very favourite because it's been so loyal to me, and I'd still use it today. But in fact, I nicked the ends off. It's neither here nor there. But anyway, yeah. So that's my choice. I mean, you could go on my loyal, trusty welder, which I've had for 25 whatever years. Still goes on. It's never had a spanner on it. It's got a kitten on it, but never had a spanner on it. Still works. It's done an awful lot of work. So yeah, and I guess you could also say about my compressor as well, but it goes on, like I say. So as far as modern tools, I'm quite attached to my powder coating gun actually, and my oven. So anyway, there you go. That's my selection. Steve, I've got your gun here. Get that sorted out today as well. As far as tagging other people, I believe I've got to pick two. Scott, you were going to be one of my choices, but now you've already done yours. So it was a tricky one. But actually, there's one person I would like to, well, two people in particular. Let me show you. Number one, I'm going to pick Stu. Now, as we know, Stu has been in the trade for many years. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stu, but I'd love to see if you've got any old school tools lying about in your workshop that you could nominate as a favourite. So yeah, there's number one. That's Stu. Fin Painter 1, please. And because of the diversity, I'm actually going to go for Steve. Now, Steve's a service engineer, as we know, for Arga. Well, he does Argas and Rayburns and things. So it doesn't have to be a garage type tool, Steve. I'd like to know what your favourite service tool is that you use every day and you wouldn't be without. So there you go, that's my two choices. Stu, Fin Painter 1, and Arga service guy, Steve. So, what do you reckon, Oscar? Do you think that's a good choice, Oscar? Yeah? Okay. So there you go, that's my two there. The scooter parts are not in here because they're in a caravan at the moment. I've had to because I'm going to make a mess because today... What's going on here? There's a lot of noises going on. Today I'm going to start on the dashboard. Now, you all saw this a few months ago when I veneered it. It wasn't a good job on the veneer. It looks nice, it all matches, but really didn't stick well. But anyway, I'm gonna clear coat this. I noticed there was some talk about sanding sealers and things like that. Well, I haven't got any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2-pack clear coat, and the first coat, well, after I rub this down with some probably 320, just to get it smooth, after I rub this down, I'm going to put a very thin coat of 2-pack clear coat on with a brush and let that soak in. And then I'll probably put I'll probably put 2 or 3 coats. I don't know. I'll put one coat thin, and then another couple of coats. Spray it on, fairly thick. Well, not thick, but yeah, enough to cover it. And I'll probably have to do, I don't know, 6 or 7 coats, but I'm not going to do them all in one go because we know what will happen. The clear coat won't set up and it'll go soft, so I'm going to put it on in stages, a couple of coats at a time, cook it with the heater, and then just keep piling it on and rubbing it down. So hopefully that will lose the scratches and the marks. In fact, Tommy Shoe, you might, I know you're good at laying clear coat on, see how you do your toolboxes. How would you bury the wood grain in this, or anybody else for that matter that does this? Maybe Matthew Buck's Wood Shop. What would you do? Anyway, so yeah, that's that. First job of the day. Look at this, and hopefully Stevie can have that back soon. Weather check. Remains of my snowman. And no snow, look. Nice day. That'll do. Yeah, I haven't got much else to report. I'm looking forward to getting back on the TR. So aren't we, Oscar? You're going to look forward to that, aren't you, boy? If I can remember how far I've actually got. Yeah. Careful. Pillock. Please don't jump on there. Just scratch the dashboard and bugger off. Anyway, yeah, so that's oh, that'd be good to get back on that. Mick over the road is doing his TR. He's still working on that, and that'll be ready for paint before too long, so that's another one I've got to consider. Yeah, so it's all happening, and I've got to do a bathroom. Just a few modifications to a bathroom in the coming months, so that I'll probably take my camera along to that. Tomorrow I've got a power cut. I've got the right day this time tomorrow, so I shall drag this over here later, hook that up, make sure it runs and works, and I think that's about all I've got to report, guys. So yeah, that's it really. I better get cracking. It's now 10 o'clock. I was very pleased to see Darren had won the YouTube Brother of the Year 2012 in the Mr. Blue Roads erections, or erection I should say, that's happened recently. So well done, Darren. That's yeah, that's well justified, I think it's a word. Yeah, justified, definitely. So good for you there. I hope you're doing all right. I'm sure it's next week, is it? Surgery time. Let us know, because we're all keen on knowing how you get on. So anyway, this is now 13 minutes. I'd better go and upload this and get cracking, so I will catch you all later.